Hello everyone, this is Lego14. Welcome back to the Parthia Let's Play. Last time we took quite a number of territories here in Anatolia. Expanding almost in an unchecked sort of manner here at this point. Last time we were also looking at our victory conditions. More than likely the cultural victory is the most realistic one for us to get, so we're going to be looking to expand down into Egypt after Anatolia, and then likely up into the northern steppes, and eventually into Greece, where we can take on Rome. Also, we have a number of client states at this point now. Some of our client states taken on Seleucia, which is very convenient for us because they haven't really been a nuisance to us, but definitely not wanting to ally with us at the same time. Hopefully Mesopotamia isn't going to end up backstabbing us, because for whatever reason we can never get them to accept trade. And what is Bosphorus doing? Looks like they are taking on Sinope. Looks like they just took it from Pontus. Definitely not going to be upset with that. One less faction for us to worry about. And the Galatans here are our current main rival. Took a couple of cities off of them last time. Pontus has but one city left, which means we can probably take it with the stack of horse archers that defeated the ambush, quote unquote. More so just because we left them in patrol mode. And, hey, you finally want trade.
Consider opening your markets
really
to
want
our
trade
traders,
too.
for that way profit flows to all.
So let's get some money out of you, since you don't want to be a satrapy. Wow, they really want trade now. Thank you, thank you. Now we have Mesopotamia firmly under our grasp. The Seleucid usurpers just kind of doing their thing. This army could take the Seleucid province over here to the east if they wanted to. This stack failed to do so last time. And we have a ton of attrition. That's mostly just because of the plague. And we're starting to run into problems with food. Can't really manage to get enough of it at this point.
How can I be of assistance? I cannot do what you ask of me. Moving unseen, my lord.
Kind of just gonna check this area out.
As
The
you
spy
command,
was gonna
my
move
lord.
anyway, so.
How may I serve you? What cruelty do you wish? Oh,
Awaiting part at your command.
Okay, we can take a couple of settlements here.
At your command.
These guys are replenishing still, so I don't think we want to do anything with that. Let's get an ossuary.
At your command. Awaiting Parthia's bidding.
And public order looks good, except for in Pontus. And we want to wait until we get naval maneuvers. Actually, no, let's get a fishing port. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's try and curve out that public order problem.
Lord,
Put you back in patrol so we get good public order. Also, the Black Quivers is coming along quite nicely down here.
travel the world for Parthia.
Put you in patrol mode. See what else we can do diplomatically. Probably not much.
I will listen carefully to your words, and then give judgment.
It would be
Too much to expect that they would finally be peaceful with
Greetings
us.
in the name of her.
And we have these Sinope
I
usurpers.
give you greeting and my.
We're just gonna take them out anyway. No point
You have my
in
attention.
trading with them. Let's see.
speak quickly and well.
Yeah, nothing we can do there. Just check everything. Politically should be good. Go ahead and turn. need to get food under control in this playthrough. Or I should say in this episode. Food is becoming more and more of a problem. We were building some buildings, I believe, over in Bactria to deal with banditry over there, so hopefully that will kind of help with income, because our income has kind of staved off a little bit. We do have a lot of banditry in the Empire. Pergamum's starting to retreat. Not a whole lot going on with the AI here at the moment. But yeah, we definitely need to get food under control. It's especially bad that we're reliant on our spies for stealing food. If our spies end up getting killed, that's just going to destroy our economy, because we won't have any high-level spies that can steal a large amount of food. Probably in these next few settlements, we'll probably just build nothing but food and public order. It's gonna be a little difficult. I'm not quite sure how we managed to get ourselves into this situation. We might have built up our capital buildings too quickly, which can lead to food issues. So that would be one thing for us to check. Got some unrest in Maka. Somehow our food went back up. I'm not going to argue with that.
I would travel the world for Parthia.
Neutral food.
Ready for battle.
Armies are starting to replenish.
What cruelty do you wish?
But let's go ahead and take side.
The way is blocked. Let them cower before our might. How may I serve? For Parthia!
Okay, let's occupy, I think.
My lord.
Delete that and we'll convert this to a fishmonger's lane and convert this to a probably garrison. Yeah, we can convert that to a garrison town, and we can leave this. No, let's get rid of the snow quarry. Yeah, let's get rid of that.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
My lord.
Just kind of waiting for winter to pass by, and then we'll move on. Amacia. Also going to get some farms up in Tarsus. And yeah, we were working on that. Over there in Bactria, we're looking public order-wise. Syria is going down. Pontus is going down. Yeah, no surprise there. Can't tax there yet. Making sure our family tree is taken care of. Big family tree, that is for sure. Arceus the Fourth. Why don't you adopt her? And let's end turn there. Excuse me. Alright, and in the spring we can probably move on Iconium, and if public order is good up there in Trapsus, we can move on Messia, I should say. See if Pontus is up to anything. Probably not. Could probably see after taking that Egyptian settlement if we can get peace with Egypt. It looks like this Pergamon army is moving on Phasis. Oh, that's a navy. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to win that. And that's the problem of being in the Black Sea there, with no navy at least. We'll have to send our army in Trapsus back and have them grab that settlement back. Maybe we can get Bosphorus to declare war against Pergamum if they aren't already at war with them. That'd be very, very helpful. I was hoping they would just sack that settlement. Weren't quite so lucky. And Muscat just taking care of the Seleucids as per usual. Not sure where Mesopotamia is going. Alright, what do we need here? Could use some extra banditry suppression. We already have full banditry suppression, so let's get tax rate. And let's get more tax. Settlement lost. Okay.
Ready for orders. Make haste, men. At your command. Laying siege to the settlement. We fight for you, my lord.
And let's move. Get some farms there inside. They don't have particularly good grazing potential. Should have built this in Mazica, but oh well.
At your command, my lord. March! How may I serve Parthia? Ready for battle. Ready for orders. None will escape.
And Anakara is available to take. And we'll take Iconium as well.
None will escape.
Rapid expansion. Get some more farms there.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
More stolen food. Although that's not realistically what I want to be doing right now, I do need the extra food.
Kill them all. At your command. We fight for you, my lord.
And we'll just put these guys in patrol mode.
Wait. Advance. Get moving.
let's switch that around. Okay, just make sure all of our armies are either marching or doing something.
At your command. My lord. For honor
Yep.
and great.
Looks good. Pass. Wonder where Roma is at this point. Like I was saying last time, I'll bet you they're in Greece by now. The AI isn't always... well, it's much better in Divide Et Impera. Weak Pontus attack here. Fairly depleted armies. We might be able to win this one on the battlefield. It's more so the centaurs down here that I'm worried about. But if we get a good angle with our archers, we might be able to hold off. We can definitely rout the champions of Masis here. As he was valiant, I honor him, but he was ambitious, I slew him. But Brutus was an honorable man. So we kind of need to decide if we're going to push out of the city center, or if we value the morale boost that we get from the city center. I think at least for this first army, we'll push out, kind of just surround them as quickly as we can, and we'll have to kind of see what direction the other army is coming from. More than likely immediately behind where they are, so the faster we move, the better.
We await your orders. Archers!
No, that's not what I want to do. Set them up like that.
Missiles!
Set you guys there, you there.
Spearmen!
Get some levies.
Orders, my lord!
These guys can flank. The AI will likely, yeah, looks like they're all gonna run
Enemy
straight up the
reinforcements
middle.
approaching.
So just use these levies as a flanking force while our spears hold the cavalry in place.
And they're ready! Double time! We await your orders. And
We're going to set impassable sort of, I shouldn't say impassable, but especially with levies and townfolk, but we're going to set up a choke point right here because that additional army is coming in from that direction.
what are your orders? Awaiting orders. Advance at speed! At the ready!
We took out their cavalry, which is realistically what I was worried about the most.
Orders, my lord! Orders, my lord!
Now, what is this general up to? We can kill this general, that'd be fantastic. He's all by himself. maybe he's just gonna throw
Our general
spears.
is under attack.
We await your orders.
See if we can surround him.
Spears ready. We await your orders. Spearmen ready for orders. What ready? We are at your command. Spearmen. Tell us.
Get him! Get him! Kill their general.
What are your orders? What are your orders?
Getting some good shots into these heavy spear units over here. Haven't taken too many casualties with our more elite,
Spears are yours.
and I use that term loosely,
We await your
more
orders.
experienced, I should say, or better quality Parthian spearmen.
Ready to march. Mob.
I'm going to surround the other enemy general. This phalanx isn't faring super well.
Flip ready. We await your orders. Orders, my lord. Mob. We are at your command. Mob.
We got their general completely surrounded.
We are at your command.
Let's keep these peltists screened. Use our levy troops here. Just kind of keep them at a distance. While our infantry blob over here hopefully kills the enemy general. There goes their spear infantry. Doing some good damage to the enemy general. And we also managed to catch up to one of their peltists. Should be able to rout them, those levies. And General's unit should be breaking here any second.
At the ready. Spearmen ready for orders.
Taking a lot of casualties. They're getting hit by
The men are
all
wavering.
those javelins. But they're holding the enemy army off, which is the important thing. Speed this up a little bit. Don't really have to do a whole lot. Taking us a while
Our
to
men flee the
eliminate that
field of
general.
battle. This is a shameful
Our
display.
levy troops. Let's peel one of these units off here. Okay, there goes their general.
What are your orders? For order! At the ready. Orders, my lord.
And the first army has routed. So let's have these bowmen fire to these spearmen over here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
At the ready. We await your orders. Awaiting orders. Orders. Waiting orders. Order.
A lot of enemy units left
My
though.
lord. Quick
Yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult with the quality of troop we have left.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be a feasible victory.
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
Alright, move them in. Just keep the rest of the units firing. Yeah, we're just going to wait for our units to rout.
Our men
Should have
flee the
made
field
use
of
of
battle.
the city
This is a
square here
shameful
for this public, or not public order, morale bonus.
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display.
And just go ahead and concede defeat. We probably won't get any more kills. And we can just could probably just either raise a small mercenary army or reroute one of our current armies over to this settlement here. So unfortunately, the start of this episode lost 2 provinces so far. I think, well, no, we did lose the one to Trapsos, but we retook it the next turn. Definitely won't be difficult to reclaim these, though. Fairly small Pontic armies. This one's all but destroyed. Now we just have to remember what exactly we're building in these provinces. Hopefully this wasn't the one we were using for farm space. Really need that. We'll see what Pontus ends up doing here. You never know, they may end up just looting. Nope, they took Samosta. And Ptolemy moving their army in. I wouldn't have advised you to do that. Lost a bunch of garrison units, perfectly okay with that. And Ptolemy looking like they might go after the Seleucid usurpers. Pergamum. Oh, this gives us a chance to use our regular army on the battlefield, so let's go ahead and play this one out. Use our Cataphracts and Phalanx troops, as well as our elite Parthian archers. Looks like a bunch of phalanxes and spear infantry, a couple axemen, and peltists and bowmen. So we have more infantry than them, we have better cavalry than them, and more cavalry, and we have more skirmisher units, so it shouldn't be too terribly difficult to win. This is the army that is moving against Pontus, though, so hopefully Pontus doesn't have any more forces. They might have sent both of their armies to take Samosa. We have the high ground as well.
Royal cataphracts. Shock cavalry ready.
Let's just leave them. Okay. Lines look good.
Dogs, a barking cry out, but we are above such petty taunts. Words shall not rob us of our courage and our...
And let's move our cavalry out onto the flanks.
Ready! Armored horsemen! Men of
Just had to redo my groupings there, so they made sense, at least to me. Yeah, we'll let them attack uphill. Use our bowmen to knock out the majority of their power. Ooh, that looked nasty.
Our general is under attack.
Cataphracts just destroying the cavalry. And we'll swing in on these archers over here.
forward!
Surprised these guys haven't broken yet. Enemy's trying to decide what they want to do as they line up against our infantry. Still just getting peppered down by our skirmishers. Already routed some of their infantry with our bowmen. That's not a good idea. Definitely wouldn't be charging into Phalanx troops with your general there. Those cavalry are probably going to retreat here. Rout those cavalry. Even with these guys kind of wrapping around the side of these Phalanx troops here, not too terribly worried about my men routing. Just run into their backs anyway. Easy, easy victory. Taking a while to rout those skirmishers. Beautiful charge. Beautiful charge. And we routed those infantry units. And we'll route these as well, since they're just coming back for more.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Mr. Advisor, I would say the battle has been in our favor, but
Heavy cavalry!
might just be a difference of opinion. Take out their general. as those last skirmisher units.
Royal cataphracts!
These Parthian elite archers running out of ammo fairly quickly. They've done a lot of work in this battle, though.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Retreat, get out of there. Just let the bowmen finish them off. And we can end the battle there. Man, 200 kills each, basically. And our cataphracts did quite a bit of work, too. Absolutely decimated that army. I'm going to make a cup of coffee. Give me one sec. Okay, and while that is warming up, can just kind of discuss what our plan of action should be for these lost territories. I think we barely took any casualties in this army here, so we'll just push on into the proper Pontic settlement, and I think we'll just hire a mercenary army to take Samosa back. Shouldn't be too terribly difficult. And I'd like to keep pressing farther inward against the Galatians if possible. So that will be our plan as soon as it is our turn. We could always come under attack in different spots as well, though, so we'll have to see what else the AI does. Definitely one of the more aggressive turns from the AI thus far in this this playthrough. Thankfully, I don't think Samosa was incredibly valuable as far as our economy. It was a wine settlement, and we were building some things there, which is kind of unfortunate, but we can always retake it. Oh yeah, look at that. Should have just killed that army outright, but didn't. Let's just auto-resolve that. And what do we have? Let's raise.
My lord.
Alright, it is the Seleucids' turn. And they won against Muscat. That's kind of surprising. Good job, Seleucid. Now just take one of their territories so I can declare war on you eventually and not have to deal with all these Arabian Peninsula factions at slightly increased strength. That'd be wonderful. Nevada is just kind of doing their thing. And Scythia making an appearance. Okay. Let's just play this one out real quick. Army is far too strong to lose 50% of it to what's essentially a bunch of garrison units. Especially with how experienced these units are. So we will have the children of Parni sally forth into battle once again as our one of more veteran armies. And the Brazen Korrigans, I believe we've already destroyed this army, so should be another destruction. Could probably take out the entire garrison army as well as this small force.
Horse archers! We attack as one! For the king! Noble horse archers! Ahura protect us! Noble horse archers!
My lord!
Enemy reinforcements
And
approaching.
let's get some good shots in on these infantry here.
Our general is under attack.
Surround these heavy spear troops if possible. Oh, there we go. Get some shots into their backs.
Tribunas!
And thankfully, this general is
Parthian horse archers!
very experienced, has plenty of war cry and inspires, and all sorts of good abilities that we can use.
Missile cavalry at your command!
Taking out those heavy spears by shooting them in the back while this second group kind of holds them in place, holds their attention, I should say.
Riders at the double!
Missile cavalry!
Orders, my lord!
Horse archers! And accurate!
Okay, let's kill the general here.
Parthian horse
Just
archers!
taking a little bit of javelin fire there unnecessarily.
Cavalry! Missiles ready!
My lord!
Alright, good job taking out those medium infantry. Let's take out the general now.
Horse archers!
Got some cavalry coming in, take them out.
Parthian!
Orders!
Orders!
That should be the general there. Got him taken care of.
Horse archers!
Swift and
The enemy general is dead.
No! Pirate! Our orders!
Order!
My lord!
Quickly!
Right, keep moving in.
Parthian horse archers! Fire at will!
Fire at will
Horse
then.
archers!
Horse archers!
Keep inspiring the men as well. These Celtic townsfolk are just gonna dissolve pretty much. Not even melt, but just dissolve. Never there in the first place, practically. And there goes their heavy cavalry.
Ready!
Parthian! Riders!
Just attack those townfolk. Just run them down.
Awaiting orders!
Noble horse archers! Parthian! Horse
Don't even
archers!
bother wasting your ammo on it.
As you say!
Missile cavalry!
Parthian! Horse archers! Cut for glory!
Ready!
Keep back, keep your distance.
Noble horse archers!
Watch out for those skirmishers.
Fire at anyone!
distance. Keep distance. There we go.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Starting to run out of ammo with our noble horse archers. Let's run down those skirmisher infantry.
Horse archers! What are your orders? Parthians! Who are we? Noble horse archers! What is the king's bidding? Engage!
Let's see if we can get them to rout fairly quickly here. Bowmen out of here.
Parthians! Forward!
Missile armed riders!
Noble horse archers!
Right, keep moving, keep moving.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
My lord!
And there goes their bowman. Very good.
Riders! At the noble!
Can begin to
One of our
think
units has
about
used all
doing
its
some
ammunition.
hamper and anvil strikes against these remaining infantry groups.
Horse archers!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Go ahead and start doing that preemptively as we start to run out of ammunition.
Our orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Our orders! Noble horse archers!
And let's get this group over here. Split them up.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Can definitely make these guys rout. With some help of this third group over here.
Noble horse archers!
Just hammer and anvil. No cavalry taking some casualties there. Pull back. Take out those tribesmen. Speed things up a little bit here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Celtic warriors should be routing. Just leaves us with one unit of Celtic tribesmen. War cry to get them to route faster, and there we go. Looks like they have about 1,000 units left in the garrison. Definitely didn't need to take quite as many casualties on this. It was kind of our fault for letting some of those, I think they were swordsmen, throw their javelins. Not too worried about it though. I mean, the Galatians here are virtually non-existent at this point. Definitely getting into a give and take sort of part of this AI turn here. It's going to be a very long episode for just what's essentially an end turn. I mean, we did have one turn before this, but two actually, and those were fairly quick. Hopefully these units are close to ranking up. A lot of silver chevrons and not a whole lot of losses is always a good thing. And a good amount of kills as well. See if the stack, no, the stack does not survive. Excellent. And nothing but bowmen left. Just some agents going about. So most of the we will come back for you. Man, Scott taken down. That's Lucan Navy, losing a lot of units in the process though. And Mesopotamia pushing even farther into our territory for who knows what. Okay, let's take Mysia.
Our path is blocked. Let them
Can do that fairly easily. And let's raise an army. Champions of Surin. Let's get Arsace. Yati, Ashkur. So many politicians, but now I want Arsace. Take up the mantle. Abgar, Arsace the Fourth. Do we already have Arsace the Third? Let's just put Arsace the Fourth.
what cruelty do you
And let's get some. Whoa, can we recruit? Yeah, let's get some. Let's just get some spears. And we'll have
we fight for you,
a deer here.
We take this settlement for you, my lord.
We'll probably just starve them out there. Okay, Iconian. Don't know what they're good at. Let's do nomad camps. Sure, no, let's do another nomad camp because we need as much food as we can get. I mean, we're getting a lot more. And oh, look at this! One more turn, and we finally have our civil research done. Starting to replenish some of the armies down inside. Let's see what Ptolemy thinks about losing all of their forces. I shouldn't say all of their forces. No, still doesn't want peace. Okay. Rogues, will you trade with us? No. Why would you? Sorry. Sparta, let's see.
Welcome. The day is...
Nos, no. Athens?
Welcome. The
Well,
day...
Athens is still alive, and so is Sparta.
Greetings. Do not...
Rome isn't as entrenched over there as I would think they would be.
Ready for
Armor
further
of
orders.
Arsace.
I don't care how tired you are.
Yeah, not a whole lot of room for Pontus to expand here. Whatever, let's just...
Let them cower.
We'll just starve them out. Would rather move things along a little bit quicker. Need 4 more units over here.
Bidding, my lord.
So let's get 1 more foot, archer, and turn. See what the AI decides they want to do. Thankfully, after this, we'll have a ton of extra public order because of the civil technology that we're researching. Since we're going to go for a cultural victory, we should probably start researching towards some of the architectural technologies. I really just want to auto-resolve that, but we'll fight this battle. We'll go through the rest of the AI turn. Hopefully it should be fairly quick. And that should be a good place for us to stop. Lots of levy troops. So we'll spread our phalanx line out a little thin. Or thinner. These levy units are probably going to get torn to shreds by these elite archers. And same as last time, we'll just use our cataphracts to rout these cavalry units fairly quickly, and then hammer and anvil these spearmen. Not sure how good these guys are, but I doubt they're that good.
As you say. Battle group awaiting orders. Cataphracts. Band together.
And there we go. You guys look very cool. Very cool phalanx unit. Move the cavalry out.
Orders. Engage. Charge.
try to route them as fast as we can.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, those cavalry are not gonna last versus cataphracts.
We are at your command. For glory. Ready.
Take out their archers. And let's take out that Pontic cavalry. Those look a little more professional than I think some of our units do. I really like the way these cataphracts look. Like these spearmen, not super uniform, but I think that's kind of what gives them their charm. And stopped these cavalry just short of running into our phalanx. Take out those Pontic archers now.
Ready to ride.
Not sure where they think they're going. Just run into our Parthian archers. They might kill a guy or basic. No, they didn't even kill a single guy. This is just a big blob of levies. Keep chasing. And let's do some hammer and anvil strikes. We'll let these cataphracts chase the enemy down. Alright, so you can move back out. And all of these units should be routing here in just a second. Big chain route coming up.
Heavy horse at your command. My lord. For glory.
In. Let's speed this up a little bit.
The battle is turning in our
Big
favor.
chain route from the Pontic forces. Not even engaging them with our phalanx troops, but that's perfectly fine. Not going to take any casualties because of it. Turns out these spearmen didn't fare all too well. And once again, our more standard army faring just as well as our horse charger army. I would say that's more so just because of these elite Parthian archers and these cataphracts. Phalanx troops are definitely holding well, not taking a whole lot of casualties, which is important, but not the main killing blow. We'll see if Pergamon sallies out without their... let's just do that. Hopefully we didn't lose any units. If we did, oh well. Can always just recruit a mercenary. Or get some Armenian cataphract archers. Nope, didn't lose any units. virtually destroyed their navy. The Seleucids just holding on to sharks for dear life. They might have destroyed that. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting their name. One of the Arabian Peninsula factions who won a battle but lost a lot of their navy last turn. Might have been just destroyed. Only time will tell. We'll see what they do. It looks like, yeah, it was taken out. And Napata is just kind of doing cleanup on the remaining Seleucid forces there. It'd be interesting to see if the Seleucid usurpers make another attack on Hatra. I'd like to see them take it, because they seem like they're a very good ally. They like us quite a bit, so I don't think we have to worry about them trying to stab us in the back or anything like that. Yeah, Mesopotamia, where do you think you're going? Corner of the map? I'm gonna check and see who they're at war with. Bunch of children being born. Fortunately, we didn't give this army the correct traits, but that's not hurting them all that much, apparently. We need the Royal Mausoleum, so let's just work towards that. And we'll take our spear army here towards Samosata. Egypt, just peace with us, please.
Speak if you must.
Enough is enough. I want to move this army away from side.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord, at your command.
But they won't let me, unfortunately.
Our
Let's take Anakara.
great glory!
Anakara is taken. Let's sack it.
At your command.
And then raise. Actually, let's just occupy.
Ready for orders.
And there goes the Gauls. Let's destroy that, just destroy everything. And take Amicia. Sack it and loot it.
Destination reached.
Destroy that and destroy that and destroy that.
To battle!
Take a basis. No loss of troops, and we occupy.
Ready for orders.
Still have the Academy of Medicine. I'll just reconvert that back and turn this into a garrison. So not too bad of a haul there. We lucked out. Let's change our research though, because I do want to have a military pier in a couple of places, so let's get that first. Won't take too long to get. Some more food there. More farms. Convert that.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Just raking in money now.
Ready for battle.
And let's begin to move you to the front lines.
Our road needs good fighters.
Don't have a full 20 unit garrison here, but we do have a lot of spearmen there. And it might take them a turn or two to work their way down. Who is Mesopotamia at war with? No one.
Greetings, most excellent friend.
Okay, well I think this is going to be a good place to end.
Finding shelter.
Almost have all of our territory reacquired, and
How may I serve
we'll
Parthia?
take on the centaurs here over Samosta at the beginning of the next episode. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Yeah, thank you very much. Have a good one.